NDs in Brazil for the actual major. Of course, it's not the way the cookie crumbled, and so they'll be fighting it out for that last chance. Halzerk said it. Feels bad for Brazil that the godfather of Counter-Strike won't be there. We'll see if he eats those words. For now, it's Fallen to open up shop. JT in with one. He's looking for more on Banana, and he's got it. And JT's been doing wonderfully as of late. Definitely keeping his team kicking and screaming. He dragged them across that win yesterday, but it is Imperial with the first round of the series.
Oh yeah, and they're already really loud.
Equates it to Omega Lol.
I don't think so. Ronnie doesn't use Twitch.
Maybe
you couldn't tell.
Maybe a Pepe hand or something.
All right. Yeah, that actually would work.
Yeah, okay, nice, nailed it. Just like Imperial hope to nail this exec. They've got all their bodies stacked up on Banana. The smoke on the front side of sight makes it a little weird. And look at Floppy, throws himself into the mix. It's Halzerk with the kill, though. Halzerk's got a second. And then JT wants a piece of the action. He's lost the player towards cross, retains control as Halzerk falls back into the site. Excellent flash in from Grim to set up Halzerk.
As we can see, Fang scurrying over early with Banana control. Very good setup here for Complexity. I think where Imperial would have gotten a lot is actually fighting into mid.
J2 doing his damnedest to hang on to any kind of vision in Banana. He tries to step out. Fur's going to drop him. Fur up there already. Hot start alongside Fallen. Fang, that rotator in, will catch one. It's up on Oranges that Floppy goes down. Bolts through smoke. Doubles down onto the entry. So despite the lesser health, he's got himself the footing and the bomb plant with it. Frag destined for him. But Fur also connecting those shots. And that is an open invitation to Grim to run.
Playing this cubby spot once again. And I like how much, you know, Complexity favor getting map control, but I do think it's also been an issue for them. But here's JT to show him how it's done over on the A site.
JT yesterday on Inferno just couldn't even buy a teammate.
They have enough smokes to do everything, and it doesn't feel like they have the intention of clearing cubby, so Fang just grabs this for free.
Another perhaps. Fallen gonna spray him down as he slides wide, but JT's got that trade back turned. Easy does it. A 2v4, and it gets toppled. Complexity gonna get that second point of contact top mid. Grim and Fang. Variation on the short side. Grim picks up the first. Grenade in hand. JT gun back out. He's gonna die empty-handed. Fang traded out, and Vinny with the op catching Grim clears out that A site.
Oh my god, that's a saving grace.
Bomb's gotten picked back up. Yeah. They almost lost it arch side.
Yeah, they can get to the site. It's actually kind of hard to get in here. There's an op in play, lots of utility, but with this op, it makes it harder to retake, so I don't even know if Complexity go for this. Wow.
You could trade out to one of the rifles there on arch if he really wants to press the issue, but valuable pieces. And CT's still without their entry. They'll throw the fire over the top, flash on lane. But they're not forcing this. Nope. They're going to hold off. Complexity.
He misses that molly. That's for lane control. There's a player under porch as well.
This could be it. A mistake capitalized on by Grim for one. Opper trying to fall back into the site. Caught out by Cello. Nice timing in from the apartments. And a daunting task for JT to try and get through that smoke. But he does. Kill. He stops the bomb. He exposes himself to Pit, though, and that'll be his end. Picked back up by Fallen. Whew, that could have been way worse, all things considered, for Imperial, but they don't know where Fang's gotten off to.
Yep, an entirely possible clutch with the amount of time he saved getting here to the back of ult early. Cello none the wiser. Opto on the back of the site. Could be watching lane for the moment.
Fang slides out. Catches contact back site. Cello, he's going to try to come forward, and as Fang attempts to drop down, going to be tough for Fang to get into the mix.
Looks like he's going to sit behind the smoke and wait for audibles. And the CTs on the other side of the map start to come over as well.
Some responsibility here on Floppy. First player walks right in. Easy pickup against Bolt. Smoke on the feet as well. Fang, blinded by the flashbang, turns back into the tree. Cello's got Grim. Halzerk clips Fallen at the very least, and Fang's looking to go through this. JT's into the kill feed. Vinny's on 17 health. But Cello, he's really been the killer. And there it is. JT down. Vinny's got another. It's on to Halzerk. Such little HP that USP could be enough. He charges down bomb, but Cello so sharp.
And these types of situations knows how to find a way in, but he's not going to be in a position to take liberties. So the riflers here will have to fend for themselves. Oh, are they ready for the close setup is the question. No, they won't. Oh, but Vinny still gets the kill. It doesn't matter that Hauser has an op and Vinny is low.
Oh,
he can't
Lord.
find a gun on the way out as well. So he's going to have to come in here. I don't know if it's going to be corroborated that he can use his pistol.
He's got it out. Hauser's got the frag grenade. That could be the solution. Before he even has to risk the duel, if he just predicts the position, he can dunk it.
Oh, this is a brave move for Vinny, man. Playing here on low HP.
He holds and he waits.
But Hauser's waiting for some tricky maneuver, and it's not coming.
No kit. Hauser,
Time's bleeding.
time is of the essence. Silently creeping in, and Vinny ice cold. The frag is off the mark. He watches back sight, and a Hauser headshot.
Does he get it?
With the USP.
Oh my god, and he wins the round of the 10-second defuse, and he locks it up.
Yep.
Man, it's close.
See it on the radar, but obviously not there.
Yeah, it's just open. It's just above him.
Damn, scuffed. Hauser blind finds Fallen. Fur's got the only answer. Vinny's right there with him. It's a 2 versus 5, pushed into the 2v3 already, and Bomb seems easily recoverable, especially with that smoke down now. Using some utility just to be safe. You'd hate to be sorry. Ah, damn, 2 versus 5 attempt to close out the half. What a gut punch that would be against Complexity. You've got 2 of Imperial's heaviest-handed players still left to clutch this out. Vinny loses vision. Fur, he's going to be primed. He's got 2 sliding into sight. And this looks like they've done it. Absolutely clawing it back from the depths is Vinny. 2v5.
Yeah, let's see if they read this correctly. Coming back to peek on it, they're going to see a lot of CTs in just a second.
JT. Ooh, Cello just got shot in the back.
Flash dodge is great.
Fur with a little assist on that one. Hauser, he's got the 2. Vinny's got the answer. JT, whoa, he goes over the wall for a second. They somehow piece together this banana retake. So, 3v3, trying to recover.
Keep CT control. Info on one. I don't know if Bolts has the other.
Smoke on top of the bomb. Molotov deep into the dark. Ooh, but Bolts just killed Fang. They've got Floppy in the smoke, and Nubox is known. Vinny's trying to chase it down, taps into the first. It's going to fall onto Floppy versus Bolts, and that bomb is far too gone. Therefore, Complexity win pistol.
Yeah, they give it their best shot right here.
And Fang still at the front. Bolt, ooh, almost gets Hauser, but he will lose his head as that smoke pops on his feet. We get Fallen into the mix. Flash to test the waters. No commitment behind it. Cello gonna flash him through, and sure enough, now Fallen slides into the little pit. The banana player's JT. He rounds the corner and survives on 2 health, but that just primes Vinny perfectly for this flank, and now Vinny's where he belongs. B site. Cello to round the corner close on Coffins. This could be Hauser, and sure enough, the AK reigns supreme. Vinny can't find that wallbang kill, and so he tucks tail, dives back, and Complexity off of Fang's. Did they dare press into this? Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing off of the nade usage. Perfect timing from Fur. Good damage onto Hauser. Can they get back? Not both. It's only Fur. And yet, despite being blind, he's got another big moment for Fur. 2.5 kills, essentially.
Ooh, a little bit of a gun jam there, but now just 2 players. They can't retake, man. They're so far. Look, we've got Fallen still in Boiler, hoping that his teammates could have done just a bit more. 3 bodies, as we can see, dead at the entrance, the choke point of the B site. And Cole get in.
Man, this is turning out to be like the inverse Complexity.
Yeah, it's just in general, the T sides here.
But of course, it enables the full buy from Imperial. So we can't blame a lack of guns for their lack of round wins. This is 6 consecutive from Complexity since the start of the T side. Floppy. What is this?
They might. Whoa. This. I don't know if the smoke actually works perfectly. And Floppy might see that almost as an invitation.
Fallen though. Oh, missed shot. JT gets across, and a second set of feet already over.
Oh boy.
Damn, this A site's under question. Cello, 2 kills. Hauser, no scope in the back. A foot seen, and Vinny delivers. We've got Hauser still focused on it, but Vinny's got that double, and Fallen comes through.
I wonder if they'll decide to MB or not. Oh.
Easy pickup for Fallen, catching Grim.
They just gave him a gift, maybe. Gift for the Godfather.
T-side smoke down outside of library, but it's a total shift of attention now. It's crunch time, and Fallen in time, positioned on coffins. 2 kills for Fallen now. A flash to try and prime him for the 3rd. Bolts is burning. Fallen looking for more. Bolts, again, barely alive as Fallen presses through. Presses the issue. Straight through yet another. And Bolts from the bottom with a 2K backside. He's trying to set up Hauser. The boost on the cross, not allowed. Cello just has to hold his nerve. Hauser punches in the digits. And all of a sudden, we've got a post plant. Retake needed. Cello continuously smoked off, but a sea of utility yet again for Imperial to make this retake happen. Complexity want to get active. They're going to press right into Cello.
Saw them both.
Good damage. He's trying to keep them occupied. It enables for Fur to wrap around the back, and the little that's left of Fang goes down. Hauser keeps it even. Hell, he's even got the advantage. And now he's got that wrap around the corner. Cello's got a smoke, and he's got the flash, too. He could desperately try to get on top of this. Hauser's just going to have to find the spray through the smoke. He better not let this defuse happen. Cello spotted by the back, and can again be enough. But with no Fallen support here this time, Cello gets dinked immediately. Look at Vinny. Emergency protocols already out.
Yeah, they have their rotations over. They just tested B, but Complexity, they're setting up well. J-Key, lots of damage. Cello, somehow, even more.
Trying to hang on. It's going to fall to Vinny. Nice clean on the first one, but Floppy comes out from the apartments. Fur trying to hold on that cross. Hauser's got the headshot. That one AK finds its kill. And with it, Imperial save. 12 to Complexity as this comeback keeps on giving.
God, damn, that's intense. So Fallen decides, I'm going to go on strike. Let's go over to the B site. A, you can chill for a second. They're not going to come early.
Little war of attrition.
And this is the 2 lane setup, actually ready to double up inside of the pit as well with some utility.
These A defenders have been rock solid.
Arch gets slowed down. I don't know if they're running through this. They've got Complexity guessing right now.
That's another one. Again, this is where Complexity struggle. Trying to get into this A site. Vinny sits down beneath them. Cello still from up above. 3 on the hold. And with Fur in the mix. Ooh, Fallen hits the shot. That's JT low. 14 health into Deagle.
30 seconds.
Fallen is not going to give up this angle. He's going to fight for it every step of the way. Finishes JT first. He smoked and flashed. But Fur comes over with more utility. They're going to throw the boost up, and Bolts is delivering one already, so it's that cross that turns into the grinder. Floppy with an attempt here. A massive 1v5 is needed, and he has such little health to work these last 3 kills. A fake plant first gets a little bit of life out of them, but Imperial will close. Rounds from a spot on a stage that they deserve. But we'll see. Because Complexity start off on the T side. We got a little bit of utility here for Floppy and for JT. Fallen, let's see what you're made of.
Yeah, Complexity can make Nuke look very easy. So they've got to be careful.
Bolts caught in the open there by that split. Fast pistol into the A site. Look at this. It's free. 2 easy pickups. Cello hot on the heels of the lobby setup. Fur's got 1, but it's the hot peak that's going to end him. And Heaven Man's dead. Luckily for Complexity, there's a bunch of time to try and wrap this around. Going to be nervous that with 4 players alive, somebody could be back here. But it's only Fur watching. Oh, insta-dink.
3 still up here on the site.
Ton of pressure on JT. He's got 2 players close left, and then a 3rd one back on site. He finds them. JT takes back this, and now Vinny, who kicked it off with the 2 P250 frags, could very well finish it. It's really going to be JT that doesn't go down easy, and they slide by to survive a death. Molly destined for the A site makes Bolts uncomfortable for a second. Remember, Fallen's still down in the vents. Wallbang's off the mark. Grim, nice wrap around from Heaven. Catches first, sleeping. And then Bolts gets the better of Fang. So a comfortable 4 versus 2, but Hauser's going to give this one the old college try with Grim up above him. Now it has to be Grim. He finds Bolts at least, but Fallen coming out of that vent with a 2K to close. Imperial. But this leaves Imperial asking questions. Where the hell is everyone? Shame for Complexity, there's not a second set of Kevlar, so that M4 is going to get hit by aim punch if it comes down to it.
Everyone's got their backs to lobby. I think there's just so much info on the pack moving outside.
Ooh, easy pickups here for Fur. Again, unarmored players just get shredded. And Floppy's only attempt really, either fly out Heaven into the A site, maybe try to take it back down ramp, or live and hang on to the rifle. Taps away, and Fur's going to go ahead and clean up shop. So a nice...
Pressure is a real thing. They're the ones in charge of it. Oh, wow, that's a blinding shot from Grim.
Cracks Fur clean. Cello gets tagged up, but that's Fallen to just lend a helping hand. He's been everywhere so far this half. Look at the mobility in his rotations. Now it's going to be Mini under pressure. Look, Fallen's right back into the gunfight. Trying to help out so that the player stuck behind Vent doesn't have to do it all on his own. Nor will Vinny, but by dropping out of Heaven and into the back of the site, that does open up this flank for Grim and Co.
Yeah, and there's no actual plan to take over lobby control. Instead, they're staying in these spots that are not very good for defending upstairs. So, looks like Vinny and his Vent player are going to both watch this. They at least have Hut locked down. Oof. Oh, and Fallen will clean that out totally.
Lockdown's right. Vinny down beneath them, up to the skies.
Wow.
And then a missed shot from Hauser drops down to his death. Vinny gives him a little bit of extra. Still just waiting. And there it is, catching Fang off. Tries to slide out. Hauser's going to end him. It's a sprint for the A site. A missed shot back site. Floppy wide from Heaven. Little bits of HP here for the majority of complexity. So they'll go for the safe plant back site. Fallen looking to come up ladder. Such a tough spot to get back into this A site, especially with Floppy still fully HP'd up inside of Heaven.
Ooh, not spotted.
No frags,
but
no fire.
Assist Fallen and getting out of the vent at the very least.
Yep. You think Hauser just keeps this one tucked? Who's making first contact? Can Cello slide out if he wants to?
No, Fallen staying at the bottom of the vent. They get a kill. They could do a lot of damage here.
They could give this a try.
Oh, hold on a second.
Dink onto Floppy. Time is really their biggest issue. They speed down, jump on it, tap it once, try to stick it, but they come off. I don't know if there was time.
Yeah, there probably wasn't, to be fair.
Yeah.
They both stay alive, though. They get 5 kills. Done a good job of denying Vent so far.
Vinny under pressure. Fallen delivers the first. Bolts on the side of the smoke. But there's another player behind the vent, and because they kill Bolts just in front of it, they may let their guard down. Oh, God, they are.
Wow.
He's got support on the vent ladder as well. Fur comes up. He doesn't win the fight versus Floppy, but again, this is all about Vinny. All about Vinny. They go unchecked. He gets himself a second, and then Cello slides out for number 3. Oh, they thought they had that sight. Just because Bolts dies on smoke, Vinny can just wait and play the time. Floppy on the clutch, but cut down after 1.
So their eyes are back on upstairs, and Vinny knows he's going to have a target. Oh, he's got 2. Lots of damage here. JT, Fang, Hauser, low, but the kills. The kills are going the way of complexity.
Massive pickup there. Bolts will be put into a position to try and stave off the hit. Yeah, they make sure to Molotov that vent fully. Bolts, he's going to get 1 for free. Oh, 3 from Bolts. Just shuts down the hut door. Denied.
They don't know about Heaven. They're searching out the lobby to make sure everything is cool. It's going to be hard to plant no matter what. 2 choke points are threatened. Bomb finally goes down. Hauser, eyes on Mini, but he moves.
At the worst possible moment. There's a Molotov for Fallen to try and work with. If he throws that into Hut, then all of a sudden, Grim has to reroute back around Squeaky, but Hauser catches the elbow of Fur.
Wow, Hauser saved it. 4 kills already on this round.
Yeah.
And that actually...
And tight half. Imperial on the brink of losing that lead. Ooh, JT. Nice and easy. Slaps back Fur. Bolts, double MP9. And then Cello comes through with the kill front A site. So in an instant, it's just JT left. I don't even know where those MP9 frags come in from, but I know they're critical as Imperial keep that lead. Fang on the open floor. Then the ramp fight was meant to go the way of JT. Instead, Cello alleviates a bit of pressure. 5 versus 3 retake to close out the first half to give Imperial a 3-round lead. Grenades looking great for the retake. T-side throwing out what's left of it. That 1 Molotov starting to burn. They've got a flash as well once they decide to get in. Halzerk, if he can catch Fallen now, then he won't have to go back just yet.
Oh my god.
But with Grim getting traded out, now Fallen finds the flank. That one way too easy. And it's going to have to be Young Fang to go big with heroics. But Vinny consistent. From Inferno to Nuke, we get Imperial with the lead yet again. 15 frags as he tops the scoreboard alongside... Oh, if those doors had swung open. But at least he finds a little bit of cover in the backside.
Wait, is it a fake? The bomb is here, but they could be going back upstairs, actually. They got run rotation down.
Halzerk trying to hang on. Vinny dives back up ladder to the rooftops. And I mean, Halzerk, I mean, he could just drop kick them right back down the vent.
I don't think something went wrong here. Otherwise, they interrupted the squeaky player, or...
Yeah, they killed one in lobby. It was a trophy room flank. And then Fang will catch Vinny, so that's both the players that were meant to be inside of lobby and probably splitting that A site dead.
They don't have a smoke for the lower site.
No. This is Imperial on a recovery mission here. Damage control in full effect. And JT up on the rafters. 15 health. Won't be able to stop Cello from getting that kill back. Long range. Fang finds the headshot.
Well, then they'll just eventually lose. So I think it makes sense where they're going with this. But 25 seconds, Floppy. Oh, and the timing, no way. There's a gap outside. They lost so much control. He was worried about a hell flank.
And they find it at the perfect moment. That last second, can Fang pull off the unthinkable from the corner? There's only 11 seconds. And they've got this position at least. He takes the fight. And down he goes. Bolt plants. And with that, Halzerk has to come in through secret. Talk about timing.
Wow.
Down to the final second.
Floppy's thinking, no way. Like, no way they're just going to do a full-on ramp hit in the red on the clock.
Unannounced, no util, just walking around that corner. Yeah. Halzerk, he gets stuffed on the exit event, and Imperial guns. Fight start to unfold. Bolt turns attention. Fur comes wide with the 2K, but backsights JT. Bomb dropped on him, and a second. As JT locks this in, Cello's got the response. A 1v3 attempt, but an open plant for him. Nobody here to stop this. What could be a really critical clutch to take the wind out of the sails of complexity. His last flash goes out. Cello has been absolutely tearing up this server as well, but that bomb's not planted for him.
He's making a very risky move right now, but it might be the one they need. Halzerk has this op. Oh my god. Oh, I thought he was thinking about going to heaven or something like that.
Halzerk's eventually going to come in from heaven, smoke in front of Cello. Now suddenly things get way more desperate, because if the heaven player drops into sight...
They're not going to think he's here, though, because the bomb's planted backside. Oh! Fang covers it. Wow.
Drawn back into the action by that smoke. Forced the hand of Cello, and Imperial, they'll give that up.
I think that smoke push was fine, because he could have been in hut waiting the whole time.
Sure enough. Gonna give him a little space here to exit on ramp. He starts to dive down and delivers 1 and 2. Bomb at his feet. All too easy. Vinny, woof, he's got the answer. 2 kills from him. With Fallen by his side and JT in the back of that bomb site. A couple flashbangs thrown out, but no overcommitment. And Fallen nearly catching that kill towards Squeaky. So now Vinny suddenly knows he has to commit. He'd lost his other options, and that's where JT...
Just pure stress right now. As they use this clock, to its maximum. They are getting into decent spots. They push Grim off a hut. They get the mollies in the 2 exact positions the CTs are in.
Grim goes out looking for the response, but Fur's got the kill, and Halzerk now he's down on the ground floor. Fang, a 1 and done. Halzerk gonna get wrapped from heaven soon enough. He's trying to find his impact. Only 8 seconds, and there are those final 2 kills. Cello catches the secret push. Fang comes wide, 2 backs turn, and complexity into the 5v2. Active movements across this round to just suck the life out of Imperial.
Wow, that swing was about to come on to JT, and Fang this time, he doesn't see a target, so he says, let's go. Let's take this round into our own hands. I'm Fallen trying to figure out how to save. I wonder if they'll try to go for him or not. I think they just stabilized, so probably not. They have no money left over.
Job not yet done. We've got Fallen on the op, Vinny on the AK, Mac 10 and pistols for the others. And Fallen, he's hoping that maybe Halzerk tries that same shenanigan. Floppy gets wind of this and starts to fall back. Halzerk realizing it's probably not the best of ideas to go peeking around that corner.
He's worried about lurkers.
Let's see the B hit. Floppy in the open, deals with the pistol. Vinny's got the answer. Fang, a one and done. Vinny picks up a couple. He is barely alive on 7 health, and those double doors about to swing wide. And nobody there to stop it. Grim, he's going to get himself the first and a jumping headshot into Fallen. Bolt's going to try to get an answer back, but Halzerk lays down. The rest of Imperial double back towards lobby. Vinny's got an open door. Oh, they drop right on top of him, but Vinny, he just connects to the head. He's got a flash in front. Fang trying for the multi-kill, denied. 3v3, we're right back at it, but Halzerk's got eyes on bomb. And Fallen finds that headshot, not to mention the double onto JT. Floppy in the depths of B will not be able to stop Imperial from planting that bomb.
Damn, where did those frags come from? Vinny stops that play by himself.
Fast one. So it seems. Nade's back out. We've got a player up on hut. That's been a problem. Grim has delivered from this spot time and time again. Slides back off of it. But they do get ramp at the very least. Floppy, time to deliver again. They fall down on him, and it's just the two. But it's enough to keep that double man advantage. Cello can't hold on. Fallen may have a gun now, but he has no teammates, and he needs 4 frags in this clutch in order to keep Imperial's 2-0 hopes alive. We have Overpass queued up after this, and Fallen, unsuspecting of the player in CT, falls prey to complexity. That clutch.
Floppy spotting long. The hero of last map. I don't know what the Brazilian nickname is for Floppy, but...
I can only imagine.
Yeah. But it's not very endearing after that.
It's probably better than George Snorts.
That's just his name.
Oh, yeah, right. Floppy. Looking for a little more here. Bomb plant front site. CT's fall silent here. Fallen. Gonna play pressed up against the dumpsters in between the two. He's got teammates to try and draw attention away from him, but Bolt can't offer much on 5 health. And now Bolt needs to offer something. Fur's been found out. He's the last man up. Complexity hanging on as they will go in with the retake to take the first round CT. Bolts has bomb to work with. AWP plucks Fallen with nothing but ease.
Yeah, Halzerk very good on these angles as well. We've seen him hit some unbelievable shots towards long.
Very good on this map. When we saw them play versus Liquid, it was Floppy inside this B site to just tear them apart. But now, him and Grim trade out kills. We get a little bit of a fallback here. Grim trying to catch somebody through the short side. Halzerk with the op down. Fang's just waiting for his teammates to get into place. And Vinny's got this forward position. This is winnable. Vinny could do something spectacular. And the CT is going to go for that boost. Vinny tries to react. Suppressive fire keeps them pinned. Flash will also keep them back for now. Cello just caught Grim. Such little cover for them to work with, but Cello gets a second, and Vinny comes in big.
Oh my god.
Force buy pays off for Imperial.
Well, they pull that off, what, 2v4? If Cello gets those entries out of Monster, they let him get
They just go back to the walkout through party. Of course, we've got Fang down in connector. And we've got Halzerk sitting outside of the connector. Oh, Fang comes up. Perfect timing. Halzerk offers one as well.
Oh.
Fang still delivering. And there's Halzerk yet again, just chewed up. And Vinny tries to transition it to what he expected to be the B site. Smoke on the fly. He's got the flashes for the monster play, but it actually pegs his own teammate. There goes the next one. In they go. JT trying to lay down the counter flash. 15 seconds. Leaving this one down to the wire. Floppy back on graffiti. It's very much just JT in the pocket. Halzerk shows up, dies in an instant. Short push. It gets covered. Cello gets the plant in. A 2 versus 2 on site. And both the CTs down into the water. Cello thinking about the wrap. Finds the instant headshot. JT rocks. And there's the next one from Cello. Oh, Cello caught by Fang.
Yeah, we got more Fang.
Again, just kind of creeping around smokes, putting himself in a position where he can make plays, but also not ones that are super risky. Really just comes down to whether Imperial give him something to work with. And if they do, he'll nail it. Fallen passes bomb responsibility to Vinny. That'll Allow him to stay scoped up as his teammates are going to have to try and press through the monster. A daunting task to get into this B site, especially with Floppy and JT poised with the flashes and the frags to try and assist this fight. But all of a sudden, Bolts, he's right on the front of it. Swings out JT, his first kill of the map. And Fallen falls back.
Wow.
20 seconds for the save. That's Complexity's third on the board.
Yeah, the dry run's a little slow there. They have actually dislodged the important player in JT from his wood wall, where it's a great spot to multi-frag, get extra damage in. They have the support on the back pillar. That was 2 pairs of legs.
But
and
if he peeks it,
the flash is here.
Fallen.
Fallen doesn't get touched.
That's perfect. They bait the peek in with a little bit of skin. He goes for the shot. Now it's up to Grim on truck. There's the first one. Dives away. And Cello catches him transitioning. That's a 4 versus 2 made possible by Fallen. He just sat and waited, and he knew that Halzerk's going to bite on that.
Yeah, kept half his face in that wall, and the flash was just useless.
Nice setup up with Long. You know, the real challenge was just getting Halzerk off of his initial position, standing on the flowers, missed his chance, and then never saw that next one coming.
Yeah, Halzerk kind of tried to be the most efficient that he could with that time and think, all right, let's look to bathrooms, let's do other things before the T starts scaling. And Fallen just says, let me just get into a really strong position now and hold it. Probably thinking that, yeah, why would he be there already?
Imperial just waiting. Now suddenly Halzerk also starts to throw himself downstairs. We've got a smoke on Halzerk as well, so he just threw that to land on Monster, I believe.
There's no molly here.
But it's actually behind them. 2 Ts get ahead. Oh! The lineup from Floppy is perfect. That smoke grenade just denies any chance at the trade as well. So JT's info, the call, the strat, it works wonderfully.
My
a
God.
homing missile from Bolt.
He rotates right into the nade.
Dunks it down on Floppy. We get a smoke onto the front side of sight.
They know they have Monster, actually. Okay, Halzerk, he made the move.
He clambers into the bomb site. We get a smoke on the front of it. Halzerk peeks wide. Nicely done. 2 kills from him, and Grim spins the third. That is Complexity. Misses his timing on finishing Fallen. The bomb actually sprints up connector. There's nobody on this A side.
Wow, and they got the smoke off into CT as well. Wait, no, that was a heaven smoke, right? Okay, wow. This is actually a chance for them to put the bomb down, and Cello, man.
Fallen's going to take the bomb plant. That is now his
Do
priority.
they have nades for the plant? 'Cause Fallen's low.
There is a frag to Cello. Insta headshot. Halzerk cleared out from bank, and now Fallen's got his hands on an AK as well. Oh, Christ. Imperial pressed up close against the bank.
Cello on 19 kills.
Looking for 2 more here inside of the bank, and then it's the dumpster that's the problem.
What?
And it's a ton of damage. He set up Fallen, who's got to keep this clean, who has to dance around any damage that could come his way. There's the instant headshot. Fang is dead. JT's in the open. Fallen just inching his way around these boxes. Just playing with JT. And now that he gets the shots off, it's damage both ways.
Oh my God.
Fallen's got the clutch. And Grim is trying his absolute damnedest, and so is Floppy, but they've just lost that op presence.
Whoa, he's going through that. Oh, but it's slow, and he's after the flash.
I mean, feeding himself into the beast that is Cello.
Cello's just right underneath this. He eats a team flash, and now the op is watching it.
Oh, there it is.
And Halzerk makes sure that there are no bugs around.
Better late than never. Halzerk piecing together some kind of impact here in the final round of Complexity CT side. They'll have a slight man advantage. Grim, 23 HP. But everybody's grouped up for Imperial, so let's keep it simple. Let's hit this B site. Let's take away 10 on a T side that could lead them to Rio. Vinny rounds the corners, sees the player on the barrels. JT holds the line. Floppy's got that next one. And now Fallen's looking for the clutch, but he gets cut down.
Map bias favors them as well. The setup forward aggressive with the stairs and bathrooms, and Fang will start to dismantle it. Yeah. He was one thing that was good about that first half, but still only 8 kills in total here.
Right? It just felt like his impact was everywhere. But we get Complexity into this B site. Floppy tucking his head down. Bomb is good.
We got a late flank as well, though, actually. Fang.
If not for Cello, where the hell would Imperial be right now?
Oh, they've reverse boosted into heaven.
Nasty stuff, that.
Oh, Grim's dead. Boy, he just swung on that.
Tries to go in. Fur's gonna punish. JT picks up a double. Fur's only got 2 health, so it needs to be Bolt, and down he goes. We've got Halzerk, easy 2-piece inside the A site. That's gonna bring the bomb back. Imperial, they were
out.
leaning on that 3-player B stack, but now it's Halzerk to just dismantle it all.
Yeah, now they just push forward and save. That's it.
Nobody watches that. A simple walkout on long. Fang gonna clear the board as well. You'd think, you know, a save could save this situation. You just kind of dust it off, but now Mac-10's making money on the M-Force. And Bolt's the last man standing. He's gonna get swarmed here. Complexity tying this game early at 9 apiece. If they can clear Bolt, even better. Down he goes to the pistol. Keeps falling in this. Get a clumping of Complexity outside of this B site. Oh, that flash is fantastic. And they get both Floppy and Grim right in. 3 kills in an instant. That site collapsed.
They virtually won both sides at the same time with those 2 plays.
You said those execs are just, you know, dry run to perfection. And that flash could not have been better timed.
Yeah, I can't give that to one to JT. It is just a nose flash, but it was perfect. It was a JT nose flash.
It's an easy pickup for Fallen with Shadow advantage. Fur looking to hang on. If they were to lose all the information, finds Grim on the front of Connector. That's a good start and an easy fallback as well because the rest of the pack is now sprinting at him.
20 seconds.
They've got to get in this site and they've got to do it quick. And if Fallen can slow it down, then we may watch Imperial pick up their first defensive round win. He's inside the smoke and he drops that bomb. A second one from Fallen. And now JT is trying to clear this site, but Fallen stands tall and he holds it all down. Fang's back in with kills, but Fallen doesn't stop delivering. 4 in a row as he aces the A site.
No way, leading from the front.
Flash on JT as well, so it's guns up and Floppy at the front. Cello, though, he's a part of this pack. Sure enough, Bolt gets finished. JT finds Vinny. Cello is still here. And that's been the only problem for Complexity. So he gets himself another. Halzerk's got the answer. Man advantage here for Complexity, and Fur slides wide. He's not known. He gets an easy pickup onto Halzerk.
Does he know about back pit?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Grim slid in the same way Fur did. Element of surprise here from Grim.
Does he check it anyways?
Fur walks down and gets the headshot. Now it's on to Fang. He stepped up big on Nuke, and it's a critical 1v2. Him versus Fur and Fallen. First peek there from Fallen. Bunch of damage done. They're on top of that bomb. It's a 10-second stick. Fang's out with the pistol.
He does it.
Glock shot into Fur. There's also an assistance up in heaven. Halzerk, he saw that. He clips the top of Fur's head. Now a smoke on the front side of the site. And remember, Halzerk, he's got the bomb. If his hands get busy, then all of a sudden Bolts can try to help out. Vinny's not going to find his mark. And we've got a bomb down. Not to mention Fang. All that time, he sits inside the bathrooms, but Bolts activates quickly.
And that's the op-down.
Because all of a sudden, it needs to be Grim and Fang. And Grim has been relegated to the short side. All of Imperial's players already inside sight. And Grim empty-handed. Fang comes down. He gets himself another. Off of the defuse. Again, it's Fang. And inside that smoke is Vinny. But Fang sinks his teeth in. Complexity, they go straight to the long play. Sensing an opening. And they're not wrong. But Fur, what? Jumps up and denies Floppy the trade frag. Damn, Fur, that's nasty. However, timing, critical.
Oh, he's been consistently by himself, but this time they make sure that this isn't a problem. This is one of the best rifle angles to defend with long, and they've got help here as well. Halzerk, he'll have to be precise.
Easy pickup with that Shadow. 2 for Cello. And the third player's just gonna limp in, blinded by that flash. Grim in an attempt. But Imperial feeling like they've got themselves another round win right back. Point blank.
Down low, the flash is coming in. The aggression is fast.
The double! 3 to the head of Fang. Smashes in his teeth. And Fallen immediately back at long. 3 kills. And last time they tried that A site, Fallen gave him the ace. Gave him something to sit back and think about. And yet again, Fallen makes the difference.
No more wind in their sails.
Brilliant Brazilian resilience. That's what Fallen gives you. And that's what Complexity have to try to champion if they want to take this to OT or pull out the 2v5. They've got no utility for it, barring flashbangs. And that money near non-existent, so you know it's a tantalizing save. But the pit of your stomach sinks at the thought of going to 30 to just fight for OT, so they're gonna damn well try this. And they walk into the B site, no contact yet. Grim trying to slide, slippery through the site. Halzerk has to have his hands busy on the plant. Grim takes a ton of damage off the nade. More utility soars in, but at least that plant goes down. As does Halzerk, as does Grim, as does Complexity. Fallen stands tall again.
Overtime guaranteed. They've locked in match point. Get the most in this situation. Well, that smoke goes way too deep.
Yikes.
In front of it. They're going to run in.
The lineup's not there. Oh, but Vinny! A ton of damage done at least. Still, that's weapons to be picked back up. Can Fallen do it again? A missed shot on the cross.
Oh, he's going in.
Complexity looking desperate. Oh, in the water he nails one, but that's all he's going to get, and it has to be Fur. Fallen's had his moments. Now Fur needs to deliver. Complexity, keep it simple. A missed smoke to set it up, and Fang gets them to OT.
Oh my god.
You thought this show was done? No, never. There's still more to go.
You know what? There's no one circling around him as well. Look at this approach. It's so brave from Fur, and he gets punished.
Fallen, the only person so far to deliver for Imperial. We've got the B site under siege. Cello.
Well, these nades, they stop him from getting onto the site. They can even take over headshot again.
Man, they're just relegated to the water, stuck in the swamp of this B site.
3 on 4 now, and they wait this out, and they can.
Complexity hang on as the smokes fade. Vision regained. Fallen ready to strike with lightning from the heavens. But Vinny, well, he's got that flash first, trying to set him up. Grim goes on the attack. He assaults into the short water. Fallen, he distracts, and that serves up a perfect moment for Vinny to try and deliver. He only gets the one. Fallen gets tagged to 33, but he hits JT. 8 seconds as the plant goes down. It's him and Fang. Who else to lock horns in a critical clutch in OT? And it is ice cold. Fang doesn't move. Not an inch, not a muscle, no twitch at this point. Fallen drops down into the depths. Fang now knows it. He wiggles out, and Fang comes up with the headshot. At first it pressed into short, but now it's feigning back a bit, and with that door swung open, Imperial gonna be high on alert. Vinny slips back down to the water, a back turn, easy pickup for Cello. Vinny comes wide, a ton of damage done. Cello primed for another multi-kill round, and all of Complexity's hope at finding a second T round win seemed to be crashing down around them. Fang finally alleviates a little bit of pressure. 20 seconds, Vinny's down, not another 2v5. Fang inside the site, extends, and Fallen's gonna put an end to him. Grim, hands busy, bomb down, comes back up, sees a little bit of skin up inside the heaven, but the flank from short, that's gonna be the end of Grim. He gets attacked from the back, and Imperial with the edge treats ever so slightly. Just land this shot. Misses, and with it, an invitation to get ever closer. Fire on his feet, he can't stick around. Relegated to the corner, they have 5 seconds left, and he is pressured back into the flames. Fur finds the opening. And that bomb plant's right there with it. It needs to be Grim into the clutch yet again. He's got a smoke, he's got a walk up, and he's got 2 players to take. He sees them both, and down goes the first, but now it's Fallen. And as he inches back, Grim creates an ambiguity. Which way has he gone? Oh, Grim goes over. Fallen gets close. Grim doesn't know where the hell Fallen's gotten off to, and with Fallen on 34 health, he just needs to hit that one op shot. Fallen goes through smoke. He's sitting right inside it. Grim, it's face to face, and Fallen point blank.
Softens up a bit, of course.
Yeah, Floppy's down by 2, so it must have been a frag. It
no
just
one
trickles past.
Yeah, no one inside of Con.
My God, we've seen Fang come in big from here.
It's passive, but it's overstaffed, right? 3 players.
Yep.
This can be good, but we're down to 1 smoke. It's on Floppy. He's on B.
Time dwindles.
They're not going to be able to divide or smoke.
Cello's getting closer. The fire, that's key. And Fang ready to rock and roll. Finds himself the first. Vinny with a quick trade. Grim right there too. Doesn't let Fang die in vain. 3 kills away for Complexity to extend this to double OT. Halzerk's position's gonna get compromised. He falls back, tracks Fur as he rounds that corner, and it looks like Complexity's got it. Fallen and Bolts try to inch their way in, and now Bolts dead to right. Complexity keep this. Fang didn't react fast enough, even despite the shadow.
Yeah, he might have been looking at a
teammate screen,
radar, or something.
Yep.
Whoa, okay. And then they have to go back out of bank. That's one player who has view right now. And Grim, how far will he swing out? He's been good.
He's thinking about it. Oh, but Cello wrecks face.
3 on 5 to 3 on 3.
And the bomb plant right there with it.
Open dice plant once again. They can fall back to any favorable spot.
Imperial with rifles in hand.
Halzerk's one smoke.
Yeah, right. Certainly that's destined for the bomb. But it's gotta have to be Floppy for the defuse. He's got the only kit on the retake unless they grab that other one over on long. But for now, the kills come in. A flash again because they don't know these last two spots. Bolts plays pressed close into the wall. And down goes the smoke. Out comes the shots. A little bit of desperation. And Bolts lines up too, but the defuse. Oh, it's so close. Bolts, 3 kills, denies.
Oh, he makes it happen.
Empty-handed.
Whole different ball game. And look, that's the support, right? We've seen in this situation that sometimes it's Fur who's alone in the stairs. Okay, that helps him try to get out, and the push comes through. Yeah.
Vinny, critical error as suddenly Fang goes deep into connector. There is a player to try and go and claw that back. It's Bolt if he has to.
They have him contained. It's about the approach.
Right. Getting into the A site. But every second the Bolts doesn't confirm this spot, for all they know, Fang's about to come out the top of connector. And it's Floppy.
He's got a laser beam.
From deep bank.
And Fang kills the flank. Bolt stops down because of this kill.
Now it's Fallen and Fur again, pressed to come up with some sort of magical moment. Floppy says enough's enough. As Halzerk extends inwards, he's got the truck for cover. The AUG up close. Vinny with a headshot, but Grim slides by. And over towards bank, Vinny denies a follow-up on the kill. So Imperial look for the edge on a T side.
Bomb has been planted.
To net themselves a 20th would mean to shut down Floppy and JT in the 2v4 retake attempt. Fallen missing his first chance. Comes right back at it, but 2 missed shots now gives them chance to exit. And JT, well, he gets that kill on long, so things look even, but the health's not. And the kit's on Floppy, not on JT. He needs the close kill on Fallen. He gets that quick trade, but now it's all about Fur, who's tucked back inside that bathroom's tapped, and damage done. He needs to bait Fur into the open. No flash there. Further damage for Floppy, but time is the difference maker. And with it, Imperial ready. Yet again, Imperial, another chance to close. It has been Complexity playing catch-up, and if they come out from mid, Grim's got that trade frag back. An open road to the A site. They'll sprint. They will waste no time. Predicting there's no one else in position is correct. And Cello tries to get himself into the bank. We've got smoke and flames everywhere. And more utility burning out. Bomb goes down on Van. Damage done to Grim.
It doesn't.
Not yet.
He's had to back up.
Bullets off the mark. Bolts with the only utility left, but he's a little cautious. Doesn't want to come up from connector just yet, and with reason. Floppy locks him in. Imperial concede.
Wow. Wow, they're going to let this breathe. Really?
If Complexity can claw this back.
Oh, another win in the head-to-head from Fallen.
They'll have to do it 4v5. Imperial, 4 kills away. 4 kills. And Fallen wants more. I love it. I love it. Insatiable thirst for victory. He presses up against the wall. He's got Fur to give him the cover. Fallen hits another, but now with the pistol out, he still hits Grim. And Fur is primed so perfectly to close this out. We've got 2 players left for Complexity.
And they know where they both are.
Their future's in their hands. And it's gonna have to be a hell of an attempt with 11 health on Floppy. They just fall silent. There's no flank here from Imperial. They sit back on these bomb sites. They play responsive.
And what does Fur do? He makes the checkmate pattern happen, wrapping around to ensure their death.
Love it. But do they lose the site while he's gone? Because he's created a timing that Complexity have just slipped into. And what if they play for the opposite sides of bathrooms? What if Fang puts this down for bank? He's gonna get tagged. They press through smoke. They're trying to force the issue. Fang goes down. Ladies and gentlemen, roll out the red carpet. Imperial are going to Rio.
Oh, let the emotions flow. They've done it with all the pressure in the world.